What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Don't Be a Basic Biscuit. Today, we are going to be talking about lead generating. So, we're going to do 5 lead generating topics today. And I'm going to start this on as a series and do it, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. And this way, we could keep the creative juices flowing so that you guys could continue to find different ways to find new clients. So, let's jump right in on 5 ways to lead generate. First one is the one that everyone fears the most, which is cold calling. Guys, the best way to find leads is doing things that most realtors do not want to do. And at the top of that list is cold calling. The realtors that I know in my market and other markets as well that are doing the best are cold calling. They wake up and time block on certain days of the week or maybe every single day at least a few hours to get on certain technologies like Mojo dialing and Volt. If you jump on there and you could either circle prospect, call about an open house that you're going to have in the area, or just straight up calling a regular neighborhood or just calling a zip code. If you could do that, you will be guaranteed business if you could just be consistent with it. It's super important. It's probably the best way to get leads. You could call expires, FISBOs, or random people, but cold calling is definitely number one. Number two is going to industry forums and events. Now, you might be asking, Harveer, why should I even go to events with other realtors there? Now, I'm not telling you to go to industry events, in your own town, which is probably not a bad idea either, right? Meeting other realtors helps you with co-broking and making sure that deals get done properly, especially if you know the other agent. But what I'm talking about is going to these realtor events in other states within another market, essentially. Go somewhere where if you were to meet another realtor there, they would probably want to refer business out to you because they did not want to come to your specific location. I can't tell you how many deals I've done where I've met other realtors from different areas of the country, in different states, in different regions of New Jersey, even that were people that were referring out business because they met me, we kept in touch, we became friends, and then we would give business and deals to each other, right? I've won listings that way, I've gotten buyers that way. So don't neglect reaching out to other agents and building relationships in that fashion, because that can be a huge amount of business every year. It could be a few deals, which a few deals in my area is quite a bit of money. So make sure that you go and connect with other realtors at real estate events all across the nation. And if you can't go across the nation, at least go places within an hour of you where you'll meet realtors that will be referring to you. The third lead generating topic is text message marketing, right? So this is becoming a more predominant form of marketing. You send an email out, maybe 30% of the emails get opened if you're lucky. You send postcards out, most of them are thrown away. If you send a text message, somebody's at least opening that text message and reading it. So this has become a marketing strategy that has been increasing. Yes, it could be annoying to the other person, but you're getting in front of eyes, and that's really what's important when you're marketing. So getting yourself in front of as many people as possible, and text message marketing is allowing people to do that. So this can be to new people, but it could also be to your sphere. I hope that you guys are reaching out to your sphere, because you should be at least in contact with them once a month. The next one is kind of jumping right into this specific topic, is sphere of influence marketing. So we talked about text messaging them, but you should be making calls. You should be sending emails. Yes, I just knocked it for a little bit, but email marketing is still very important, especially with your sphere, because you're going to get open rates that are higher. Just finding different ways to connect with your sphere all the time. It is going to be your fault if somebody in your sphere uses another realtor, because most likely it's because you did not keep on top of them and remind them that you were a realtor. It is not something that you say once and then that person just going to remember it for the rest of their lives. It's not like that. You have to continuously remind people that you're a realtor, and you have to ask for referrals. You have to ask for them. Nobody's just going to think about it, right? So you have to be like, hey, by the way, I'd love to help your friends, families, colleagues. If anyone ever brings up buying or selling real estate, I hope you'll pass my information along. You have to ask them. If you don't ask, you don't receive. At least once a month, you should be connecting them either through text, call, email, video, social media, messaging them on their Instagram or their Facebook, and just commenting on their posts. You have to be top of mind all the time. You could even send handwritten notes. I love handwritten notes. People don't utilize that enough. It's very personal. But it doesn't, you don't have to send all those things every month, right? 1 month you could send a handwritten note. 1 month you could text and check in on them. 1 month you could give them a call. 1 month you could send an email, right? You could just split this up. But as long as once a month you're finding a way to connect with your sphere of influence, trust me, you'll be top of mind. And that's really what we need. The fifth thing is business cards, right? I want you to distribute your business cards every single day. Now, I say business cards, and you're probably thinking the paper business cards. It doesn't have to be that. It could be a digital business card. It could be one of those things like Dot, which is like, you connect your phones and all of a sudden the contact information is immediately sent to the other person. But every day you should be finding a way to connect with 5 to 10 people. This is one going to help you and force you to go out there and market yourself. If you were to say essentially that I want to meet new people by holding yourself accountable to getting rid of 5 to 10 business cards a day, it's going to force you to get out there and meet new people, right? Going to a bar, talking to the bartender. Oh, by the way, I'm a realtor. Here's my business card. Meeting somebody, out on the street, whatever, going to a networking event. It's going to force you to get out there and meet new people. So the more that you do this, the more people that are going to know about you as a realtor. I just recently got a referral from somebody that I met 1 year ago. He was a bartender, and he just called me and was like, "Hey, my friend's looking to rent their place. It's a high-end rental." And they were just like, "I remembered you. We met 1 year ago at this restaurant." And I was like, for a minute, I was a little confused. I was like, "Who was this guy?" But hey, look, it worked, and it's because I went out there and distributed my business cards and met up with people. Now, I didn't do this, but I should have in that particular case. I'm glad that he remembered me. But make sure that you follow up with the people that you connect with. Don't only just take a business card from them and then just put it on your nightstand and then throw it out 1 week later. That's pretty much what everyone does with them. Follow up with them. Reach out to them. Hey, it was so great meeting you at this bar. If you ever need anything in the real estate industry, I'm so happy to help you, or anyone that you know. So make sure that you follow up, because if you take these cards and don't follow up, it's you might as well have not done it at all. So guys, this is wrapping up the part 1 of the 5 lead generating ideas that you could use today to start building your business. So make sure that you go out there and you lead generate, guys, because if we're not lead generating every day, you're not going to have business tomorrow. Oh yeah, and don't be a basic biscuit.